Hey, what's up, y'all? Today is Wednesday, December 16th, 2020, and this video isn't going to be long at all. But as you can tell from the title, I'm going to name it something similar to honoring your parents or appreciating your parents. Let's just call it honor your parents. So, today is December 16th, like I said, and today would have been my dad's 64th birthday. He passed away March 15th, 2016, at the age of 59. And yeah, almost 5 years later, you know what I'm saying? Today we celebrated his last birthday ever. I can remember it like it was yesterday. It was me, my sister, and just him. It wasn't the whole family, but we went to Chili's, and he got his baby back ribs because he really wanted it, and he got it and everything. It wasn't nothing special. We just went to Chili's and stuff like that, but that's it. But yeah, so it's been almost 5 years since he's been gone, and I didn't really spend the first few years. I didn't spend it very wisely. Not until the last year to year and a half, where I really started transforming myself because um, it's kind of a not off topic, but I could pretty much make a separate video with this, but I didn't work on myself as much as I should have once he passed away. Because if you haven't already started to prepare yourself, or if you're not prepared for the inevitable death of your mom or your dad, it's gonna be even more hard, way more harder and longer, and it's a very long road, a road you don't want to go on. So I kind of want to get this out of the way, but especially if you're an adult, you need to start preparing yourself for that inevitable time, because it's gonna come, whether they're sick, whether it's untimely, whether it's an accident, a car accident, or a murder, maybe, I don't know, but any of us can go at any time. You know what I'm saying? And we're so used to seeing our parents, maybe not every single day, but especially if you're close with them, you're used to talking with them frequently, right? You're checking up on them. Maybe they check up on you once or twice a week, phone call, whatever. If you'll have that kind of relationship, me and my dad didn't have. We weren't like super close, you know what I'm saying? But like, he would show me signs trying to get close to me, and I just didn't really pick up on it. Sometimes I would, sometimes I wouldn't. But he wasn't very affectionate person either. He wasn't the kind of, oh, give me a hug, son. Oh, I love you. Not like that. It would have been kind of weird because he just wasn't that way. As far as my birth giver, not close at all, and I don't like talking about her at all. But for those of you who could say that I love both my parents to death and they love you, that's, first of all, that's everything in the world. You are extremely blessed. Even if you have no money, if you don't have a significant other, if you don't have a good job or a nice car, having your parents' love, and still having it all this time, it means so much, because uh, um, it can really reflect on how you're gonna live the rest of your life once they're gone, or once you graduate high school and on your own, stuff like that, making decisions on your own. So it's very important to have a close relationship with the parents. And unfortunately, a lot of us can't say the same thing. Like myself, yeah, I had a loving dad and everything, even though he wouldn't say it. The other parent is just very toxic and everything. But we still gotta be appreciative. You know what I'm saying? Even if you have that one single parent, even if you were adopted or foster care or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Any kind of they don't have to be blood. Any kind of parental figure in your life is very important to you, because that love and that energy, that any kind, and every little bit that they're giving you, it's gonna manifest inside you, and it's gonna stay inside you forever. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate them while they're still here. Um, it's not easy to say, because who wants to think about your mom or dad dying? That shit sucks. I could tell you for myself. Very long road, very dark road, very negative and very evil thoughts to start to brew in here. It's all about mentality and preparing yourself for the inevitable. And nobody wants to do that. Like I just said, who wants to do that? Who wants to think about what it's going to be like when they go? But it's going to happen, whether you like it or not. So The best way I could really say how to honor your parents, even if they're not around anymore, you can still honor them. It may not be in life, but you can still honor them in death. And when I say that, I mean when I say honor them, it doesn't mean be sad all the time or depressed or choosing to live your life that way, making bad decisions or just I don't know eating whenever or whatever you want or doing cocaine or whatever, having lots of sex, whatever you do to make yourself feel better. It's just gonna do more harm to you than you could ever know. But yeah, so when you honor your parents, it pretty much means to live your best life. If they're still here or not, live your best life. That's why they brought you. Most people who bring children into the world is because they wanna shed some light, love, positive energy, things that they didn't have when they were younger, and so that they could give it to their own offsprings. You know what I'm saying? So, I know I'm not a parent or anything, so I can't really speak for most parents. But if I wanted a kid one day, which I know I don't, that's what I would want to do. Just be the best parent I could possibly be. Show them lots of love. Don't be afraid to hug or kiss them. They're your kids. Shouldn't it be kind of, obvious? So yeah, and I can say that your parents want you to live your life the best way you can too, after they pass away. Because I don't want my dad. I know my dad. He's still alive. He's still alive. He's not physically here. I can't, feel or touch him or smell him or hug him or anything. But I feel like sometimes maybe he tries to talk to me, even though I've never heard any voices or anything. There was like one thing that happened years ago. Something moved in my apartment, and I saw it with my own two eyes. It was just a few months after he died too, but that was the most it. But I like to think that he tries to talk to me and let me know, just live your best life. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to work harder than I did. I like to think that he tries to tell me, I brought you here. You should live your life the best way you can, as healthy as you can be, and just don't make the same mistakes that I did. That's what I like to think. What he's doing now, not in this realm, but in another realm. So yeah, today is his birthday, and I decided, I'm fasting, and I'm trying this new thing to quit sugar and stuff like that. But I was like, it's my dad's birthday, and I just want to do something he might have wanted to do on his birthday. So I went out to a new place called Qdoba. Went out to eat, and I had his picture on my phone. I just put it on the other side of the table to where I could look at his picture. I didn't know how that we're having lunch together or something. I didn't order like a second meal or anything like that, but I just, kind of set my bowl and put the phone right there so I could look at him as if he's there with me. And I don't want to break my no sugar for the week, but like I said, it's my dad's birthday, and Wednesdays typically tend to be my cheat meal. So I got one of these from the gas station. I never eat these to begin with. I haven't had these in years, actually. Maybe 4 or 5, maybe more. But the reason why I got this, loaded with sugar, 21 grams of sugar, it's not too bad. But my dad he loved these. He really loved these. The regular size kind, not this big old one. But yeah, I decided to get it because, it reminds me every time I see this, it reminds me of him because he loved it so much. So I was like, yeah, might as well. And I could just go back on my no sugar for the rest of the week or whenever. I've been doing really good though. Let me actually show you a picture real quick before I end the video. Yeah, so this is my dad. This is the trip we went to South Carolina back in 2015 for my sister's Army graduation. And then this is him on his last birthday, 2015, December 16th. We were at Chili's, and I think did I take the picture? I think my sister did. I probably wouldn't have liked the food being in the picture, but yeah, this is his last birthday picture by himself. Me and him. I took a selfie with us too before we left that night. But yeah, I still remember this night, and yeah, I just still wish he was here, and I could have been a better son. Like what I know now, bro, and it's just last year and a half. Like man, like maybe he still could have been around. He still could have been, he would have been healthier. I discovered all these things about fasting and meditation and everything, and just really taking better care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. But I found out all about this way after he passed away, years later. And I don't want the same thing to happen to you guys, you know what I'm saying? But so to wrap up the video, I said it wasn't gonna be a long video. But just honor them, even if it's uncomfortable, because I know for sure that it was uncomfortable for me to show love to him. My mom, when I was little, I would ask for hugs or something like that, because I couldn't just hug her like that. She doesn't like hugs. But yeah, I never said like I love you. And there was like one more chance I had, like 2 months before he died. I could have hugged him because my sister brought it. We were just hanging out in the backyard, with my sister, the dog Noah, and him, my dad, out in the backyard. Nice day, pretty nice weather out. And my sister she just brought it up like, hey, like I never see you guys hug. Like I never see Amos hug Dad. And I was thinking to myself like, man, should I go hug him? But I was like, he probably wouldn't be comfortable with it, so I didn't hug him. And yeah, of course, he passed away 2 months later. So I regret that very much. I really do, man. Because I could have remembered. Because now, since I didn't do that, I can't remember the last time I gave him a hug or anything like that. So, yeah, man. Depending on the relationship, how close you are to your parents, it doesn't matter. Just show a sign. A little text message. It doesn't have to be a hug or something. Or just, I don't know, something quick. But hey, I know we don't do this much, but, I love you and I care about you. Something like that, something similar. And I promise you're not going to regret it. You're going to be glad you did it. So, yeah. Last thing I want to say, just honor your parents. Don't be so sad and depressed that they're gone or they're going to go pretty soon. It's okay, because once they're gone, you're still going to live your best life, because that's what they want. That's what most parents want when they have their own kids. Just the best and absolute best for their kids. So, yeah. That's going to do it for the video, guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble and everything. Normally, from before, I would have been like really sad and stuff like that, just in my own sorrow. But I'm actually okay right now. You know what I'm saying? Because the years have gone by, and I'm better mentally and everything. So I'm okay. I miss him. Man. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Yeah, Dad. Tell your parents you love them, man. But if you're not close with one or the other or both, then obviously forget it. The hell with it, But there is somebody that cares about you. I know that for a fact. All right. So thanks again, guys, for listening, and drink plenty of water. And until the next video, okay, guys? Y'all stay safe out there. All right. Bye.